on a beautiful Wednesday evening at Patriot Stadium in Wayne, New Jersey. The lights are out and so are the stars as we have a first-round state tournament matchup between the Paramus Spartans and your Wayne Hills Patriots. We welcome you into the booth. I'm Brandon Stone, and Wayne Hills is coming off a major county championship win against DePaul. Narrow 3-2 win led by goals from sophomore Abby Huerta and freshman Callie Varay. We also welcome you to the booth with Owen Gaddis. Owen, how do you expect them to carry their momentum into this one?
Well, a big win in counties always sets this team off with a big hype streak. Hopefully they can sort of channel their energy, not get overconfident, not get a little bit too cocky after the big win. Just use their energy that they have and sort of get a great team effort in here and put some goals in.
What are you looking to see from the Patriots in this one?
Well, like I just said, I'm looking to see a lot of team energy, a lot of working together, getting the defense and strikers, midfield, everyone together, working as a whole. That's really how you have to win, is by getting everyone on the field in one unit.
Who are your key players for today's game?
My key player has got to be Star. She is one of the best girls soccer players at Wayne Hills in quite a while, and it's been great. It was great to see her against on County Week, and now to see her again. I hope she can put up another great performance.
Well, we'll wait to see as Star Borobuth in her senior year. So when they get eliminated, if they get eliminated in this tournament, it will be her final game. So plenty to play for here for the Patriots against the strong Paramus team. Wayne Hills the 4 seed, Paramus the 13 seed, as we are just about to get underway from Northern Wayne.
Paramus, although they are the 13 seed, their seed's a little bit misleading. They are a strong unit. They've played some good soccer this year. Maybe some games haven't gone their way, but they shouldn't be underestimated here.
Well, we'll have to see how they respond to this strong Wayne Hills team. This is one of the best Wayne Hills teams in several years. Last year, they came runner-up in the county finals, but they were no match. This year, they beat DePaul, and pretty steadily at that. This is a very strong team that is looking to come out here and make some progress in the tournament.
Yeah, DePaul was looking for, 4 straight counties? And for Wayne Hills to break that streak obviously shows some impressive play by them. And let's see if they can connect that past game to this one.
Weather tonight is slightly overcast, about 55 degrees, and it is a perfect night here at Wayne Hills for a great tournament matchup. Refs bring the ball to midfield as both teams saying their final words of wisdom. You know, Wayne Hills has a lot of young guys on their, young women on their team, as they've made a major impact in the last couple of games. How do you expect the younger players to influence this one?
Well, in the last one, there was, I believe, the freshman Callie Varay. She scored, and she may have scored 2. I don't remember quite how many she scored, but she put in a great effort, great impact on the game. So these young freshmen, sophomores, they can really put in some unexpected effort. I mean, most people don't look at a freshman and say, "Oh, this one is gonna win the game for us." But these freshmen for Wayne Hills, they're dangerous.
I mean, I think the youth of many of not just girls soccer, but many of Wayne Hills teams is what characterizes the success, not just this year, but hopefully sustained success in coming years. So Wayne Hills now has prepares for their final huddle.
One thing I'm wondering to see is who is starting up top for Wayne Hills. They have gone through a lot of different cycles with Olivia Keenan, Phoebe Link, even the freshman Callie Varay. A lot of people have been put up top in that starting role, so I'm wondering to see what they run with tonight. It also maybe will be a sort of sign that they have been looking into this Paramus team. I know different players up top have different skill sets that could possibly be more effective versus this Paramus team than other teams. So I'm very excited to see what they put up there.
Wayne Hills is the favorite by far in this game, but as we saw last night with the boys team, the favorite doesn't always necessarily win, especially in a tournament action where both teams have a lot to play for. And with the season on the line, you see a bit of a relentlessness from the teams that you may not see in other points of the year.
Yeah, playoffs like this, states, counties, is where you see those big upsets most of the time. During the regular season, not that they're not putting in their all, but there's not as much sort of to go for. But in this, what could be their seniors' last game for either side, they are full energy. They are putting everything into this game, and both sides are able to win this one.
So Callie Varay prepares to kick it away, awaiting the ref's final signal. And we are underway from Patriot Stadium. Kickoff to Bora Booth, and now back out to defender Caroline Holton. Holton kicks it along the sideline. As now trying to get upfield, she kicks it to Huerta. Huerta, short kick over the middle, over to Williman, and Williman kicks it down on the sideline. Now the setup over here for Lily Dowd, but it is knocked away. And a battle for it. Williman kicks it back out to Abrami. Abrami now to Huerta. Huerta kicks it, and it is taken by Vora Booth and kicks back. So now cleared by Tusha. And Huerta looking to get around defenders. Huerta may see an opening. Abby Huerta is racing towards the goal, and she kicks it off to Lily Dowd. Dowd guarded closely by Paramus and is knocked away. I believe that was Samantha Candela to knock that one away. As here will be the throw-in for Abrami. Throw in to Varay and kick back out to Abrami. Abrami guarded closely in. She tries to kick to Varay, but knocked out of bounds once again by Candela.
This offensive pressure, I was talking about it before. They seem to have Callie Varay up top, and she's making a little bit of an impact. Lily Dowd up there, too. There is a strong emphasis on attacking. Attack is where you get those goals, obviously. So they need to channel this in. So far they have.
So now it's Vorbuth here looking to get rid of it, and she does to Huerta. Huerta looking to make a move. Huerta can't get around, but she looks to see an opening for Vorbuth, but cannot complete the pass. So now it is Victoria Heel off the sideline, but Huerta recovers. And she kicks it back out to Abrami. Wayne Hill's dominating possession thus far. She kicks to Vorbuth. And back out to Abrami. Now to Lily Dowd. But stolen by Paramus, as now a race for it is won by Kay Michaels. And that one will be kicked along the sideline over to Tusha. As Huerta now looking for it. Huerta kicks it into the middle, but intercepted, and back out to Williman. Williman trying to recover it, but she's going backwards, as now it is taken by Gervasio from Paramus. Gervasio trying to get through defenders as she drives into a sea of Wayne Hills defenders, and it is taken by Wayne Hills. So now Wayne Hills kicks it. Some great passing. Huerta finds a hole between the defenders. Now Huerta looking to make a move. Huerta still dribbling. It's cleared out of bounds by number 14, Isabella Anderson for the Spartans.
Huerta last game was a big impact as well, and they are now obviously putting her back in the game. She has already made her impact known. She drives down there. I loved the passing around midfield. A lot of great through balls. It was just wonderful connections. Let's see what they can do on this corner here.
So Sophia Baldino here to take the corner kick. Baldino sends it in. It is headed by Paramus and tries to get cleared by Nguli. But it's off Paramus and out of bounds. So this one is kicked towards the middle, and Vorabuth looking for an opportunity. So that's Williman, but Paramus gets on it once again, and now Lily Dowd trying to get it towards the goal, but Paramus kicks it out of bounds. So that one was cleared by Isabella Anderson once again.
Paramus has to get this one out of their box. There's way too much pressure right now. If they want to stop this offensive attack, they got to get this one out of here. Maybe a big clearance or something will help them out.
So battle for it is won by Lily Dowd, but then shortly after stolen back by Paramus as a bit of a foot raise up the sideline now. And making a move is Gervasio. Gervasio still with it. Gervasio tries to lay it in to Bobby Santos, but he kicks a little too far. Now Santos is trapped in the corner. Guarded by Dowd once again and kicked out of bounds by Abrami.
Abrami was looking to get rid of that pass there. Almost intercepted, but it does go out of bounds.
So the throw in here is headed by Williman, as stolen by Williman. An impressive defensive play right there. Now guarded by Huerta, but she'll kick it up to Furto Akovic. And this one is punted far back towards midfield. Now it's Giuliano with it, guarded by Varay. As Vorabuth dumps it off to Huerta. Huerta passes it out to Holton. Now it is Wayne Hills racing for it, and it'll be out of bounds, and the throw and will go to the Patriots. So the throw in here is taken by Huerta. Huerta kicks that one back out to Abrami. Abrami kicks that one out to Dowd. Dowd guarded close well by Sofia Crespo, and this one will dribble harmlessly out of bounds, and Paramus will get possession.
I believe a little bit of miscommunication, not knowing the defender was behind her. If they want to get these passes completed for bigger runs, they have to channel that communication. It's a big part of the game.
So Wayne Hills kicking it around as Williman gets one towards, and now it is Varay chasing after it, but Paramus will just clear that one out of bounds and give their defenders time to get back down the field.
Decent look, but Varay was just a little bit back. She could have stayed forward, and now she'll come out of the game. I believe that is Phoebe Link coming in.
Yeah, Phoebe Link, the senior, speedy attacker. As this one is thrown in right to Link, already making touch, but this one goes out of the back of the end line. It'll be a goal kick for the Spartans.
I've noticed a lot of two defenders going to one area. It is good up close, but if they can find a pass in, it is dangerous. So they that one right there worked out, but they have to watch out. Phoebe Link there also has to look for a cross, and maybe that could be a dangerous attack.
So the kick here is sent maybe a quarter way down the field and kicked off towards the sideline. Now coverage on it is Abrami, but this one goes out of bounds, and now Paramus will take possession. The throw into Santos is batted around a little, and now trying to recover is Sadie Morado, but this one will trickle out of bounds, and the throw-in will go back to Abrami. So the throw-in is to Dowd, looking for a pass to Phoebe Link, but denied, but then recovered by Huerta as Tusha sees an opening, but headed. Few Wayne Hills attackers down the field. As now it is Santos with it, but stolen by Tusha, and back to Vorabuth, now to Huerta. Huerta looking to do something with the ball, and kicks it down to Vorabuth, but then cleared by Paramus, and now it's Kay Michaels at midfield. And pass to Williman, looking for an opening, kicks it out to Vorabuth. Vorabuth tries to put it in front of Lily Dowd. Lily Dowd, she shoots! She scores! Goal! Lily Dowd breaks the scoreless tie early in this one, and she puts the Patriots up 1-0.
We were talking about those passes earlier, and right there they demonstrated a wonderful series of passing and a great run, great speed by Dowd to get past those defenders, just staying onside, then passes them. They didn't really see her coming, and she gets a great shot in there.
And that was a terrific pass to set her up right there. I mean, she could not have been more on the money with that pass and put her in perfect position for a wide open net. So now Paramus will kick it off, and they'll try to replicate what they just saw as kicks one back into Wayne Hill's territory. Holton battling for it with Heel along the far sideline. Heel gets it back as Tusha clears this one. So now it'll be Paramus with the throw-in. Tusha throws it in. And battling for it, but stolen. Oh no, not quite stolen. Putting pressure on it. And K. Michaels gets there. Huerta with it. So Williman tries to go for it. And it is a battle for it along. And this one kicked around as Paramus is trying to get any sort of momentum going in the offensive end, but Wayne Hills has put up a pretty solid defense so far.
Where Wayne Hill's passes have connected much better, Paramus needs to be a little bit more accurate.
Well, Huerta, that's a good pass right there. As Huerta kicks to Michaels, but it is taken back, and now back to Huerta. Huerta lays it in for Vorbuth. Vorbuth tries to set up Phoebe Link down the field, but that one will be easily cleared by Giuliano. Now it's Paramus trying to recover it. Guarded by Vorbuth. Lays it in, or attempts to. Trying to make a move on Holton, and Holton is able to deny that one, at least to an extent. But now it is Baldino battling for it with Heel. Holton trying to clear it, but deflected right back at her. As now it is Paramus right there. And Link now with the ball. Phoebe Link looking to get down the field, showing off the speed, but it is stolen by Paramus. As now trying to put a move on is Heel, but the ball flies out of bounds, and looks like there may be a corner kick.
Corner kick defense has been a staple for Wayne Hills this season. They've had some pretty good defending on corners. We'll see how this one goes.
Well, we'll see if they can keep up that mantra. Here's the corner kick. Is sent towards the middle. Header is out back of the end line, and Wayne Hills will get a goal kick and escape the offensive pressure.
She did get a head on it. You usually want to try to avoid that on defense. You got to make sure the offense can't touch the ball. That was a dangerous look, just a little bit to the side of her head.
Well, here's Keenan with her first touch of the game here to clear it. Keenan has been an impressive goaltender all year for these Patriots. As trying to battle for it right along the sideline is Gervasio, and Gervasio looks like she wins this battle. Gervasio looking to cut inside, but stolen by Abrami with some terrific defense right there. Now Abrami is covered closely, this time by Vraktovic, and for this one is touched by Anderson, but it will call it out of bounds on the Patriots. So, bit of a scrum now here. The most sustained offensive pressure we've seen so far in this one for Spartans, as still has it somewhat, is Heel, and Heel just cannot get a shot off.
She had the great opportunity, but at some point you got to let go of it. No one really rushing towards. She didn't really have too many options. Got to make sure that you get open for a person right there, especially with a great look like that.
Well, she was sworn by Wayne Hill's defenders instantly, as the goal kick is taken by Paramus. As now, here's Abrami with the defense, and Abrami kicks one and tries to set up Phoebe Link up ahead, but just a little too far. But Link still managed to get it. Now Phoebe Link looking for an opening. Link tries to get past the first defender, kicks it out to Lily Dowd, and Dowd hits it to Huerta. Huerta with what a move right there, as Huerta sends it in the middle to Vorbuth. Vorbuth kicks one out to the corner. I believe that is Tusha. Tusha off her foot, and Paramus will take possession.
Great dribbling on display by Wayne Hills, especially Huerta with that move, sent the person flying.
Yeah, Huerta with a bit of a basketball ankle breaker on that last play, but did not result in any points. And now Paramus here, charging down the field. Kicked up ahead by Gervasio. So Baldino kicks it back to Keenan, and Keenan skies this one towards midfield in the direction of Huerta. Huerta takes it. Now Huerta might have some room. Huerta hesitates, now gets it in the middle for Phoebe Link. Link now sees some defenders, and Link now kicks this one out to Lily Dowd, and Dowd is able to get this one, and now Phoebe Link might have an opportunity. Phoebe Link kicking it around. Huerta sends it in the goal. She shoots. She scores! Goal! Abby Huerta doubles the score for the Patriots, and she makes this one 2-0 with a great kick skying into the back of the net.
The passing is just on point. They had a great look right into the box there with a cross in, and the shot was incredible. It goes straight up, right over the goalkeeper. Can't even reach it. Great shot, great passes. For Paramus on that one, they have to be a little bit smarter with the ball. They kind of sort of letting them take the ball from them. You just can't have that happening. They have to make sure that they deal with the ball correctly, know who's behind them.
I mean, Huerta is just such an incredible striker that it seems like no matter how much defense you put on her, she can still get a shot off, and that's what makes her so dangerous. As Paramus, now with a 2-goal deficit, kicks that one out to Alana Tomby, the freshman. And Farkovic tries to send them zone into the middle, but it is stolen by Williman. Now it's Holton with it. Holton kicks this one towards Vorabuth. Vorabuth now back along the sideline as looking for Phoebe Link, but it is knocked away. Farovic, guarded by Kay Michaels closely, and Sophia Echeverry. Now Williman gets it as she clears this one out to Holton and now to Michaels, and sets up, well, tries to set up Vorabuth, but Paramus defender Alexa Zotolio getting on the ground for that one. As now it is Huerta battling for it and sends it over to Gervasio. So Wayne Hills now retakes possession as an aggressive backwards pass right there from Huerta. So now it's Williman with it, kicking it to Vorabuth. Vorabuth sends one into the direction of Sophia Echeverry, the sophomore. Echeverry dribbling it, but great defense played by Paramus. She was guarded by 2 or 3 defenders right there, as this one will go out the back of the end line.
Sophia Echeverry did have the look, just a little bit too much. She got up to it, but the defenders did catch up and send this one out. But it will be a corner, I believe. Not sure where the ball is, though.
So it looks like Vorabuth will take the corner. Wayne will set up along beside the goal, as now they'll sprint and try to get it in the direction of Huerta, but she misses it. And Abrami tries to kick it, but now Paramus looking to take possession. Vorabuth's kick is hit back into the air, as this one is taken out by Kay Michaels. Michaels, the bounce. Now Phoebe Link has an opening. She's unable to complete the shot. Phoebe Link almost had an opportunity right there, but terrific play by the goalie from Paramus, Christina Martinac. Now the throw into Huerta, and she is tripped. It looks like Wayne Hills will get a free kick here, which, I'm sorry, that foul looked like it was on Paramus, so Paramus will get possession.
They're going to say it's playing on the ground here. It was a clean tackle. She just slipped and then ended up kicking the ball while on the ground. You're not allowed to do that one, so they will get a free kick here.
So Paramus catching a bit of a break, considering the offensive pressure that Wayne Hills has put on, especially in these last 2 minutes, as kicked over the middle towards Kay Michaels. Battle for it along the far sideline, kicks one to Michaels as twilight sets in here at Patriot Stadium. Now it's that's Lily Dowd, and kicks it back to Williman. And now there is Phoebe Link along the near sideline. Link trying to keep this one in bounds. Link almost tries to put him on her fender, and Williman takes it back. Now Williman might get a shot off. Williman puts it in the middle towards Huerta. Huerta but not gonna go as Martinock makes the save.
Huerta just a little bit off balance. Great assist by Casey Williman.
So this one will go way out of bounds as gust of wind to the field maybe affected that kick. So here's the throw-in now for Abrami, and Abrami, that one they just collided off of Gervasio. Now it's Williman in traffic. Out to Abrami, then back to Dowd, and back to Williman, and Vorabooth with it now. Vorabooth sets it up for Echeverry. Echeverry looking for redemption, but knocked away along the back sideline.
Great run by Echeverry, but it didn't look like she had many options that she liked. I'm not sure what happened there. She sort of lost the ball. Good defense to get this one out, but another dangerous corner kick coming in. A lot so far for both sides, really, combined have had a lot of corner kicks.
Yeah. Paramus was able to there was a few minutes right after the first weight goals go where Paramus was able to put some offensive pressure on, but before then and since, it's been all Wayne Hills, as Paramus just looks like they're desperately trying to keep the score where it is. So now it's Huerta with the corner kick. Huerta sends this one towards the middle, looking for Phoebe Link, and Link chasing after it now as Link kicks this one out to Vorabooth. Vorabooth to Huerta. Huerta sends one in the direction of the goal and right into the arms of Martinac. So Martinac gonna wait for her defense and offense to get down the field, but now taken off the chest of Williman, and chasing after it is Link, but that one will go out of bounds.
Now taking the throw in here. Looking for something down the line. Not much going on. Taking her time. Sends it deep. And here's Kay Michaels with the ball. She sends it over, but a little bit too much. It's in the air. This will go out of bounds off of Wayne Hills once again. Another throw comes in. Great pass, splitting two defenders. More passing. And there will be a free kick called on Casey Williman's slide tackle. Fans not really too excited about this call, and this is a dangerous opportunity for Paramus.
I mean, this close to the goal, the call could have gone either way, and Patriots are frustrated that Paramus will get such a good opportunity, easily their best so far. Keaton will receive a test right here. Gill takes the kick.
Gill takes it up, and it's just over the left side of the goal.
So
Keenan to take this goal kick. Strong kick, sends it up, looking for Huerta. Now it is stolen by Paramus. Passes it up, looking for Dowd, and this one goes out of bounds off of Paramus. Another free throw. Ibrahimi sends it up to Huerta. Huerta, great pass. A lot of time. Star Varbov breaking past. More room. Little physical play here. And out of bounds for a corner kick. Great job by Star to get past the defenders and set up the opportunity. Once again, another corner.
Yeah, they had a lot of time, Wayne Hills did, getting down the field, but unfortunately by the time they were able to set up any plays, Paramus defense was already quick and to the point.
We are just on 17 minutes left in this first half. 2-0 so far. This one's been sort of one-sided. Paramus needs something quick. The corner comes in off the top of the field goal post, and this will be out of bounds for a goal kick.
Yeah, both of Wayne Hill's goals did not come off corner kicks, so despite the plentiful quantity of corner kicks they've received, they haven't been able to be good on any of them so far.
Here's Huerta running. Great look, but great defense. Pass is intercepted by Abrami. Abrami passes it over to Casey Williman. Casey Williman has Dowd. Dowd looking to get a run, and this will be off of Paramus. Now Abrami coming far up to take this free throw. Sends it over to Casey Williman. More headers coming in. Here's Huerta. Huerta has room to run. Gives it over to Dowd. This is deflected. Dowd sends it in, but it'll be an easy catch for the keeper.
Yeah, great dribbling right there from Dowd, able to get around the defender. Unfortunately, just not able to get the shot off shoot that she wanted.
Now here's the punt. It's a short one. But the header accidentally goes full backwards, and now this will go up, and it's stolen by Paramus. Here is the offensive look. Driving, stolen. Great defense. Sends it up to Huerta. Huerta has 3 people on her. Here's Star. Star sends it for Sophia Echeverry. Or no, here's Phoebe Link. Phoebe Link almost beats the keeper, but it will be taken. And here is another look. It seems like there's no one in the middle of the field, and all the time being needed is just taken. Now it's back to Casey Williman. Casey passes it to Huerta. Huerta running. Over to Casey Williman. Williman will be stolen. Seems like a slow pace right now, but here is another look. It is just diminished, and now it's Echeverry with it, and it is out of bounds off of Paramus.
Paramus desperately needs to try to put something on the board prior to the half. They can't get it all back at once, obviously, but if they want to stay in this game, going into halftime down 2 scores is not a very good sign, especially when they've yet to put off very little offensive production so far.
Now to Williman. Williman sends it up. Huerta, great touch out of the air. Takes a shot, but it will go out of bounds far right. Echeverry chests this one, but is taken back by Paramus. Now Williman over to Abrami. Abrami looking for Echeverry, stolen. Kane Michaels tries to send this up. It's stolen again, and now here is a look for Paramus. Explosive play. Gervasio, and it will be out of bounds, I believe off of Abrami. Now Anderson will take the throw in.
That was great defense from Kane Michaels right there, able to kick it off so nonchalantly despite the intense offensive pressure.
This one's into the middle, little dangerous, almost a handball. but it will go out. Huerta, great interception, and now Huerta looking. Here's Phoebe Link trying to beat the defender, but a great slide to send this one over to the sideline, and it will be a Wayne Hills throw-in.
Yeah, Paramus has played decent defense so far in this one, but those two miscues have cost them heavily.
Now to Huerta, and there will be a hold called on Wayne Hills. Now the free kick for Paramus. This one is high, and it will be dealt with fairly nicely, but now they have it again. Paramus. A lot of attack by Paramus in this past 5 minutes or so, but it will be stolen once again.
It might not be a lot of attack, but it's definitely considerably more than they were putting on earlier in the game.
Phoebe Link was the target here, but she just loses the ball slightly, and it will be... Oh no, Phoebe Link almost gets it back. They have to slide to send this one out. The defender did not see her coming.
Great second effort by Phoebe Link. Paramus looked like they thought the play was already made, but Phoebe Link kept pushing, and she was able to create a bit of a competition for the ball, and now Wayne Hills will get possession deep in Paramus territory.
Throw is up to Link. A little bit of fight for on the sideline. Emily Tusha with it. And this will be out of bounds for a goal kick. Not many options there. Great job by Paramus to force her to the corner and then get this ball out. Huerta will check out of the game. Fighting for it, Emily Tusha. Tusha has it. Still more fight. Very aggressive. And this will just roll out of bounds for a Hills throw in. Throw is up. Emily Tusha once again dribbling. Sends it back. And they're going to call this one out of bounds. And Paramus will get a throw in around the 40-yard line. This is another decent look for them with just under 10 minutes left in our first half.
Yeah, Paramus, anytime they've gotten anywhere close to an opportunity, has quickly surrendered it. Except for a few cases where they were able to get a shot off, but that's only happened 1 or 2 times.
Now this one is into the box, will roll out of bounds, and a goal kick for Wayne Hills.
Yeah, another wasted opportunity for the Spartans, as they've definitely had some degree of offense, especially more in these last 5 to 10 minutes, but they've still yet to put a serious attack, a serious threat to Keenan together, who right here has not had to make a whole lot of saves.
Yeah, Keenan seems untested so far. Now she takes this kick. Got it to Varbaugh. She's looking for Echeverria, but it will be intercepted. And now here comes the run by Gervasio. Great defense. Ibrahimi. Dangerous send back to the middle. Over to Echeverria, but she just misses it, and it will be out of bounds for another Paramus throw. This one is taken by Anderson. She seems to be coming up for a lot of these throws. Williman heads this. Link. Chested by Kay Michaels. Great dribbling skills by Gervasio. Now this one is in, and it will just roll out of bounds. a decent look, but it just amounts to nothing really. They have to find out how to finish these attacks, finish these drives, get these shots on target. They've had a couple shots, but they really haven't been on target.
Yeah, Heel and Gervasio have put together a solid attack on their own, but they need a little more help from their team because it seems like every time they get close to Wayne Hill's goal, they are quickly surrounded by 4 or even 5 girls sometimes. It's just been difficult for them to complete anything without having a lot of options to pass to.
Here's Paramus once again. They feel like they've had the ball in Wayne Hill's half most of this past little time period. We've talked about it a lot. Now driving over to Star. Star looking for Phoebe Link. Phoebe just gets stolen, and a deflected pass will make this a Paramus throw in their own territory, right outside of their own box. The throw comes in. Paramus wins it. Now in the middle. Back over. They've had a little bit of a triangle passing pattern. Now Link sends this over. It will be stolen. Casey Williman directing her team. Looking for Echeverry. Echeverry with it. A decent look.
That was just out of the reach of Echeverry.
Echeverry will have the ball taken from her, and it will be another throw-in for Hills.
Echeverry has had a few chances in this one. Unfortunately, it seems like every time she's fully able to get possession of the ball to try to make a dribble to get a shot off, it's already too far past the ideal angle. So if she can get a shot off, if she can get the ball just a little earlier than she has been, she could possibly cause some damage.
Callie Varay checks back in. Great dribbling. A fight for the ball here. And it will be taken by Williman. Williman passes it up. Looking for an option down the sideline and out of bounds. It will be a Hills throw-in once again from around the 20-yard line. If they can get this over, like we said, to Echeverry just a little bit earlier, this could be a very dangerous look. Now Paramus sends it forward on the sideline, and here is to Echeverry, but it's stolen. Back to Williman. Williman. And there will be a call on Hills. So they're going to say Varay tripped her a little bit.
Yeah, under 5 minutes down in this half, and Paramus just looking to put something together they can at least look favorably upon as they go into halftime.
Long kick comes up here, traversing fields, but it will be back into their territory. Echeverry goes to it. Sends it up to Varay, and there will be a call on Paramus. Varay was hit very hard there. And now I believe Williman will, or no, not Williman. This looks like,
I believe that is Sofia Baldino.
yeah, I believe that is Baldino. We'll take this one.
Major foul right there from Kimona, just clearly pushed her down, as now she gives up possibly a major opportunity for the Patriots.
Yeah, you got to be a little bit more disciplined. Here's Baldino. A strong look, but over and out for a goal kick. Decent look. It's just a little bit too much power.
Yeah, definitely a good opportunity, but also very far from the goal. It's understandable that she just was a little off on that one.
Now this one is sent up. Stolen by Star. one bouncing very weirdly. And here is the look. A decent pass, but it'll be off the mark. Now Varbaugh to Williman. Williman. She's had the ball on her feet a lot this game. She has directed her team extremely well. Now looking for Veray. No call here. And it will roll out for a goal kick.
Yeah, right there. Definitely some contact right there. Some of the spectators want to foul, but they will not get it as Paramus will get the ball once again.
A foul there. I'm fairly certain that was in the box or just out of the box, so that would have been possibly another goal for Hills. So a good no call if you're Paramus. Now this one will be sent up in the air. Great passing. And now Ibrahimi on defense. Great look and great communication by Paramus. And now Hill has it. The shot comes in and it'll be off the mark. A lot of shots so far by Paramus have gone to that same area. I wonder if that is at any fault of training. I don't know, but it seems like 90% of shots they've taken have gone to that far left side of the goal.
Well, they're supposed to go in the direction of the goal. Paramus has struggled to do that so far in this one, as even the shots they have had haven't been the most accurate. As to say Paramus' offense is struggling is an understatement.
Now Hills will have a throw in with 20 seconds left in our first half. This one comes in. Hills seems to just be wasting time, sending some high kicks up. It's going to be out of bounds once again. Clock ticking. And that will do it for our first half. 2-0. Wayne Hills with the lead. Brandon, what have you seen so far?
To say, I mean, it's pretty clear that Wayne Hills has been dominating this game. Might have let off the offensive pressure a little bit in the latter part of that first half, but it's pretty much total control from Hills. They're pretty much having their way in all aspects of the game. Paramus is struggling to put up any defense or offense to these Patriots. When we come back, we'll have more second half action from Patriot Stadium.
It's getting dark. Look at the sky. Nice sunset.
We welcome you back from Patriot Stadium is we have sun that is setting and perhaps chances of elimination setting for the Patriots as they lead 2-0 in this one. Owen, what have you seen so far?
I've just seen complete offensive domination, at least for those first, I'd say 30 minutes by Wayne Hills. But the momentum seemed to sort of switch in that final 5-10 minutes. And Paramus was getting not the greatest looks, but a lot of looks. Like, they were driving. They didn't really get any shots on net. Obviously didn't put anything in the net. But they were getting there, and that eventually does lead to goals. You can get enough pressure in. You can get these defenders tired. And that could be the changing factor. So Wayne Hills does have to watch out for that Paramus attack in this second half. Now Paramus will start with the ball in our second half. Here is the kick, and they are going far, but it'll be intercepted. Back to Paramus. Now on the sideline, she sends it forward. And Tusha fighting. Tusha has it. Great pass. Here is intercepted. And there will be a whistle, and the ref will talk to a Paramus player and one of the Hills players, and there will be a drop ball. Not sure what happened there. Now dribbling. Sends over to Williman. Williman sends a nice long ball. Perfect pass. And he's back to Williman. Williman sends it forward. This one's out of bounds for a Hills throw. Now driving and out of bounds. It will be a corner kick.
Wayne Hills with another corner kick here. They've gotten their fair share of opportunities. Haven't quite converted on a corner kick yet, but they'll try to make it as first, as they already have the goal advantage. They're looking to make it a 3-score game.
Now taking the corner, I believe it will be the center back, Baldino. And she takes this one up. It goes out. Some interesting joy going on from Paramus. Not sure what they're over there cheering about, but
I mean, Paramus, I think, is just trying to get what they can here in a game that has really not gone their way. They just got to take these small wins and slowly by slowly try to crawl back. But that starts by getting on the board, as they have shown no signs of being anywhere close to that.
this will be out of bounds. Wayne Hills will take the throw. Now Williman passes it back. Sends this forward to Amy. Now it is on the sideline. Passes it forward. Huerta sends it. And it will be saved by Marcinak. And what a save. She saw that one coming. If that had gone the other way, that would have been a probably momentum ending for Paramus.
Yeah, Marcinak has really improved a decent amount in these last few minutes, or really since the first 15 minutes of the game.
Now Tusha. Tusha looking for an option, but it will go out of bounds, and here's the throw. This one is up. Got it to Amy. Amy onto the sideline to Tusha. Good passing, good communication. All the time in the world. Great moves. And here is the run. This one will go right out of bounds. Baldino will just let that one leave. And now a goal kick for Hills. Only 5 minutes into our second half. There's been multiple looks for both sides to get this one into the net, although nothing successful thus far.
Yeah, this second half, both teams have had some opportunities, but nothing to come into fruition quite yet.
This kick is up, and some fighting for it. And now Paramus will have the throw. It's a long throw. What an arm. Driving on the sideline. Through defenders. Loses footing of the ball. And now it's a 3v1, and this one will go out of bounds. Great job to keep fighting for it. Here's this throw. Scary dribbling. And this will be a corner kick. Or no. You're saying, yes, they're saying this is a corner kick off of Wayne Hills. So she dribbles it out of bounds. And now Paramus. Here is the dangerous attack.
Paramus, this is a major opportunity for them right here. Get back in this game. If they don't win, they're going to look back at this as but they definitely had a chance.
The kick is up a little bit short, but it is in to the box. And Keenan will jump on this.
Yeah, Keenan, in the few times she has been tested, she has looked excellent and able to make all of the saves she has been asked to.
An interesting punt. Now a little bit of a fight to get this ball. Now Huerta sends it up. Here's Tusha looking for it. Tusha saved by the keeper. Marcinak picks that one up, and a great screen by the defenders. Now this punt up. Chested by Williman. Now Huerta looking for Williman, intercepted. Here is the drive.
Paramus is definitely up their ball control so far in this one, but I suppose maybe spoke too soon.
Paramus, good hit by Tusha to disrupt the pass. And they're looking for a long ball, but there's too much on it. And now out of bounds. Wayne Hills throw in. This one, not the greatest touch. It will be intercepted. Now Huerta sends it over. Amy sends this one intercepted. And out of bounds. Hills throw in.
Yeah, Wojciechowski getting some playing time in this one, as she's proved to be an effective player when she has, even though she has been coming off the bench.
Throw is up. Good defense. Send this one out. Another throw will come in. That was Varbaugh to kick that one out.
Vorabuth just stuck to her keel like glue right there, and Keel could not get a kickoff whatsoever. Vorabuth with impressive defense, and that's what makes her an all-around player. She can do it on offense, she can do it on defense, and that's why she's such a special midfielder.
Yeah, Varbuth has been very effective today, but now Paramus has it. Passing it around. Varbuth forward to Huerta. Huerta. Ball will be taken. Looking for options. Trying to pass it back, but there was a little bit of miscommunication. Now, here's the shot opportunity, but she just loses her footing on the ball. She has to slide to get this back, and Keenan makes a clutch save to keep this one 2-0.
Yeah, by far Paramus' best opportunity in this one. so far, and they're not able to convert. And right here, Huerta against an opening.
Huerta running. And just off, but now here's the shot in and just away. The keeper didn't get back in time. There was a option. She does take the kick, and it will go out of bounds. And I believe they're saying corner kick. Yes, it will be a corner. It might have gone off one of the defenders. It deflected, so.
Yeah, that would explain why it was a little to the left. Looked like Guadagnoni kicked it well, maybe deflected and went out of bounds.
Yeah, I believe it was deflected off a defender. The goalkeeper wasn't there yet, but here's the kick in. Oh, a dangerous header opportunity, just a little bit too much power. Couldn't really get it low, and it will fly over the net.
Yeah, Wayne Hill's corner kick offense has definitely struggled today, given the amount of opportunities they have had. You'd hope that they at least get one goal, but so far it hasn't seemed to matter too much, as they've kept a solid 2-0 lead up to this point.
High press by Hills, and there will be a call. Paramus will have a free kick. Huerta trying to argue the call, but this one will stay. Now here's Hill to take it. Victoria Hill. A little bit of a low kick, just short. Back to Hill. Hill dribbling through. She's got to look. Great moves. But it will be stolen. Now it is up to Tusha. Tusha. And it will be intercepted off the pass. Not the greatest look. It will be back to the feet of Hills. Intercepted. Paramus. Heel. Up. Back and forth, going off the foot of Hills to Paramus, then back to Hills, back to Paramus, over and over again. Coach not too happy about the back and forth. And now here is the this is a great look, and there will be a call right outside the box for a trip. And she's still on the ground, possibly a little banged up. Here is this is going to be a big opportunity for Paramus.
Yeah, if they're looking to turn the tide, now's the time when the tide looks to be turning. Right here, they've gotten a chance a few minutes ago, similar to this, but this one's even better. They don't convert here. I don't know what kind of looks they can convert on, because they have just struggled to even get to this position so far.
Under 30 minutes, they need some quick goals if they want to get this lead. Kick is up and over. No good. And now it will be a goal kick for Keenan.
So maybe a little more offensive pressure in the second half per Paramus. Once again, as I've said before, it hasn't led to anything, but the additional offensive pressure definitely has, in turn, kept off the defensive pressure. So it's allowed the score to stay where it is and Wayne Hills not to extend their lead, but it hasn't helped them claw back, at least not yet.
Keenan sends this forward, and now Paramus has it. Here's another great opportunity for Paramus, and it will go out of, or no, they will try to keep this in, sending it forward. Here's a great opportunity for Hills. But look at the speed from Paramus to catch up around 10 yards behind, 10, 15 yards. Looking for Tusha. Tusha has it. Trying to make a move. She megs the defender, but it will go into the hands of the keeper.
Yeah, the key to Wayne Hill's offense today has been their passing. They have just been on the same page at all times, and it has helped them, as they seem to know the move before the player makes it.
Here is Varbuth looking for Link. And Marcinak will pick this up. Surprisingly, usually they go with the goal kick, but I think he's trying not to waste any time off the clock. And here's the punt. This one goes straight to Hills, but it will bounce over. And now Paramus has it. And this will go out of bounds for Hills. Sideline judge doesn't really know who to give it to. Strong feet here. Tusha trying to make a move. Trying to get around, but it will be taken. And this one stays in. And now a little dangerous. Strong left-footed kick up to Huerta. Huerta gives it back. And they will just send this down the line, getting it out of pressure. No one really running to this ball. Not sure what's going on. It will roll, and it will roll out of bounds. Feel like with enough pressure, Hills could have gotten to that one. I mean, it was just rolling very slowly. I feel like the intensity is sort of dropped off by Hills, and Paramus has been benefiting off of this. Hopefully, Hills can get their head back in this one. Keep their pressure up that they had in the first half.
The bigger concern right now for him is not so much the time, but the lack of offensive production. If they were down 2, but the score was 6-4, it wouldn't be as concerning because they show they have scored. 25 minutes is plenty of time to score 2 goals, but it's the fact that they haven't scored any in the first 45 that makes it questionable.
Both teams missing the ball, and now here's Tusha with a great opportunity. Tusha sends it in, deflected off of the defenders. And here's a run for star Varbuth. She's in the corner. She's nowhere to go, and this will be out of bounds for a corner kick. They're going to call this a throw, actually. And Holton will take this throw. One's up to Huerta. Huerta. She's sending this one back. A little bit of a missed kick. Now Huerta has it back. She takes a shot. This is just deflected, and now it stays in. Here's Tusha sending it in. And it will be just too far from Link. Link doesn't keep this one in bound. Here's a Paramus throw. They go quickly. Room taken away, but Paramus still has possession of it. And now this will be called a throw-in. So Wayne Hills will have it.
Wayne Hills now looking to reapply to the offensive pressure that they've lacked so far in the second half. But a 3-goal lead would make it even more difficult for Paramus to come back, especially in a game where they've struggled to even get a single goal on the board.
This one is sent up, but once again intercepted. Hills dangerously playing it far back. And now it is deflected. And it is in the box area when it first bounces. Good defense to deal with this one. Although this will just go out of bounds. Varbuth can't really create much of the opportunity.
Great play by Sophia Baldino right there, able to stick with it on defense and not allow the kick on a ride to cause consequences.
Now here is Huerta battling, and there is a call on Paramus saying a little bit too physical. Keenan will take it from the goalkeeper position, and now we are just approaching 20 minutes left in our game. Keenan sends this one forward. Looking for Williman, but it is deflected, and now Paramus has another look. Driving down the field. She tries with a strong kick. It is deflected. And good defense will send this out.
Caroline Holton is an incredible defender. She's been all over the field today. She's been arguably the unsung hero for these Patriots. If I had to give player of the game, she'd definitely be up there.
Some fighting going on between Tusha and the defender, but she just loses this one easily. And now here is Paramus cornered, somehow getting it past, but actually it will be out of bounds for a goal kick. I knew that one was a little too good to be true of a play. And now some substitutions will come in here.
If Paramus is looking to turn the tide, they've got to do so very quick. It's already not looking very well for this Spartans team. And each second that takes off the clock, their chances dwindle and dwindle even more. So now here's Huerta with it, kicks it to Vorabuth. Vorabuth sends it over, looking for Michaels. That one is deflected away, back towards Paramus. Now looking inside, trying to get past defenders, guarded closely by Baldino. Baldino with some impressive defense, able to get the one away, and Baldino's pass is deflected out of bounds by Victoria Heel. So Holton, the throw into Huerta is valid, and Huerta sends this one up the sideline, or I'm sorry, into the center of the field. Pressure applied by Lily Dowd, but able to be cleared by Paramus, as Wayne Hills will now get the throw in. Brahmi will toss it in. Brahmi tosses this one in the direction of Phoebe Link on the far sideline. Phoebe Link battling for it. Pass that one back out, and now Huerta with it. Huerta sends this one over to Holton, out of reach for Borabuth. So now it's Paramus that will take possession. Brahmi with it now, and guarded closely by Liliana Gervasio and out of bounds. So the throw in to Huerta is stolen quickly. Now Paramus has it, and she passes it down the sideline and way out of reach of any striker. And Brahmi will get the throw in. Brahmi throws it in now to Huerta. Huerta off her chest. As now kicked up the field. Looking for an opening. Vorabuth guarded closely. Vorabuth swerving around defenders as she sends this one in the middle, looking for Emily Tusha, but it's off the mark and taken by Victoria Heel. And now Heel passing this one around and ends up in the foot of Crespo, but Vorabuth steals the ball from Crespo as ball is now into Wayne Hill's territory. Baldino looking to clear it. Chased down by Bobby Santos, but it's kicked over to Keenan, who will keep it alive off of Vorabuth, then off of Crespo and out of bounds. Throw-in is stolen by Heel. Heel passes this one down and taken by Baldino. Baldino passes it to Tusha. And out of Tusha's grasp. Looks like she just couldn't handle it. Oh, this will actually be a throw-in by mistake by Caroline Holton. Time ticking down on Paramus' chances in this game and by extension their season. Baldino sends this one towards the middle. This one off Phoebe Link. Now it is dribbling with it is Tomby. Tomby sends one out to Heel. Heel racing the defenders. Heel might looking for a move. Sends one inside. Maybe looks to kick it behind her, but this one's passed out. And Brahmi will get it in the goal box. As now it is Phoebe Link with it, who passes it to Williman, and Williman sends it over to Link. Link looking to get some off obstruction, but struggles to control the ball. This one punted in the direction, easily cleared by Carmona. Back to Brahmi now. As bit of push from Anderson, but no call. So now this one over to Huerta and in turn over to Vorbuth. And knocking off the play is Crespo, who is playing great defensive pressure and forces this one out to Holton. And now to Huerta. And in turn to Williman. Now Williman sees a bit of an opening and sends one towards Phoebe Link, but it goes past her reach and straight into the arms of Markinac. Now Markinac kicks this one, but right into 3 Wayne Hills defenders. So some terrific passing right there. Dowd, Huerta back to Dowd. Now Dowd back to Huerta, but Huerta could not get around on it, and it'll go out of bounds.
Huerta just losing balance there. I've seen it a lot, honestly, today. A lot of people losing balance. Not sure if something's up with the weather or the field conditions, but it seems a little bit slippery.
Well, perfectly sunny day. Well, at least it was before it turned to night. As throwing from Abrami will be taken by Paramus. Kicked into the air by Abrami. Now Dowd for it. Abrami guarded closely by Gervasio. Gervasio with it. Gervasio trying to get past defenders. Gervasio drops it off to Heel. Heel to Crespo. Crespo back to Heel. Heel gets around the defender. Heel might get a shot off. And not giving up on that play is Sofia Baldino. What a defensive game from the player.
Yeah, Baldino has put forth a lot of effort and great defending. It's really showing off her skills today.
So now Heel will kick this one in. As stolen now by Baldino, and Baldino tries to clear this one. Link pressures it as Heel's kick over to Zotolio is kicked around and back to Zotolio and kicked way in front of Heel, and this one will go out of bounds. Caroline Holton with throw in here. Reminder that on Friday night at 7 p.m. we have a second round state tournament football match between Passaic Valley Hornets and your Wayne Hills Patriots. We'll have it all live on Wayne Hills TV this Friday. Make sure to tune in. So Holton throws it in to Tusha. Well, almost off of Holton. And trying to control it is Tolio, but just completely lost possession of it. As this one will go back to Wayne Hills. So now Wojciechowski with it, and Wojciechowski right off her foot. Now this one is thrown in. Taken by Baldino. Baldino in the direction of Wojciechowski. And Michaels playing some defense. Baldino tries to clear this one as BB Link maybe finding some pressure, but Paramus will keep it. Now racing for it up the sideline, guarded by Abrami. I believe that is Gervasio. Gervasio kicks it towards the middle, deflected right off Wayne Hills as we have a stoppage of play here.
The ball does bounce off of the referee, so they will make this a drop ball.
Yeah, unfortunate circumstances there for Paramus, who looked like maybe they could try and generate an opportunity, but instead it'll go to Wayne Hills, as now is all the way back to Paramus' section. Vorbuth gets it now. Vorbuth makes a move. Vorbuth sends one right ahead of Emily Tusha. Tusha tries to put it inbounds, but it will be cleared easily by Koromna. And now the throwing will go to Caroline Holton of the Patriots. So the throw-in over to BB Link is right off of her As now a goal kick will ensue. This will be taken by Zotolio. Holton with it. And Holton sends one back. Pressured by Phoebe Link, and Link has it now. Link. Look to Wojciechowski. Wojciechowski sends one, but bounces right into the hands of Markinak. And she will clear it. So Baldino with it now. Dino kicks it in the direction of Williman. Williman over to Huerta. Huerta racing along the sideline. Huerta. And the ball is stolen by number 16, Gugliano, and out of bounds. Under 10 minutes to go now. 2-0 Wayne Hills as Paramus desperately needs to mount a comeback if they want to keep their season alive. It's one towards the direction of Markinak. Markinak kicks one off the top of her foot. As this one will go over to Williman. Williman. Wojciechowski attempts to send it further inside, but it'll be taken by Phoebe Link. Link fighting for it. Now here is Williman. And out of bounds. So now it'll be Paramus with possession. Throw in here is forward, and Baldino tries to get it, but it'll be taken by Caroline Holton. Now it's Paramus with it. Kicks one down over to Murado. Murado tries to put a move on Tusha, but Tusha guards it and battle for it along the sideline, and Tusha lets that one go out of bounds. As the throw in now to Huerta as she sees an opening. Both teams battling for it now. Kicks it in is Heel. As now this one will trickle out of bounds. Throw in will be along the far sideline for Spartans. This one thrown in as Caroline Holter will press a little too much pressure on the back, and this one will go to the Spartans. So this one is set up in prime position for Paramus. Paramus with an important opportunity right here on this free kick if they want any chance of winning this game. Sends this one over, and it is through the field goal post and out of bounds.
Now hitting our 7-minute mark. This does look like it's just out of reach for Paramus. If they were to get a goal around the next minute, maybe they do have a chance, but under 7 minutes, don't have too much luck.
The winner of this game, which will in all likelihood be the Patriots, will play the winner of Leona versus Morris Hills. If Leona pulls off the upset, the game will be in Morris. The game will be here, but if Morris Hills gets their victory as they're expected to, then the game will be in Morris Hills. So, kicked around now is looking for an opening now. Paramus trying to make a move as she gets past Brahmi. And this one will trickle towards the sideline. Baldino tries to clear it, but it is no dice. As Huerta gives it to Phoebe Link. And the throw in here for Paramus. Lily Dowd kicks this one up the sideline. Paramus is trying to keep on the attack. Keep their unlikely chances alive as this one is punted way down the field, and that will waste a lot of time. So cleared, and now Paramus will have to start all over. The goal kick is taken by Huerta. Huerta trying to make a move, but it was taken by Morris Hills and sent over to Dowd, then to Link. Now back over to Dowd in her own corner. Dowd tries to keep this one in bounds and deflected out of bounds by Paramus. Under 5 minutes to go now. Time ticking away on their chances. Corner kick for the Patriots now. Game already looks like it'll go in Waynell's favor, but a goal here would almost certainly put it away. As Link looking for an opening and cannot get it, as Markinac makes the save. Markinac sent this one towards midfield and off the chest of Williman to Huerta to Brahmi. Williman falls down, but able to get back up. Now guarded by Huerta, but kicking it over along the sideline is Paramus, and Paramus trying to generate some offense. Now kicks this one over to Heel, and Heel to Murado, but it'll go out of bounds, and Wayne Hill will take possession.
They're sort of displaying their technical abilities towards the end. Paramus with that nutmeg. Not much time left. They're sort of just showing what they can do.
While it's definitely still technically possible for Paramus to turn it around with a Wayne Hill's defensive collapse, Wayne Hills has had the dominant hand in this one, as Link will kick it out now. Looking for an opening toward Janeski. Now kick towards the middle of the field. Paramus getting some solid movement in. There's Gervasio on the top of the sideline. Gervasio makes a move on a Brahmi. Brahmi sends this one. Gervasio sends this one behind the net. Now the goal kick from Keenan as we are approaching the 2-minute mark. The kick from Keenan is taken by Paramus. Now Holton guarding the ball along the sideline. Kick this one over to Tusha. Tusha kicks it to Huerta. Huerta looking over the middle as this one in the direction of Lily Dowd, but past her reach. Kicked in bounds. And this ball will go to the Spartans. As free kick here for Paramus. Last chance to generate some offense, perhaps. In the direction of Keenan. Keenan under it. Keenan dives for it. and likely seals the game right there.
As you just said, with that save and just under a minute mark hit, that should wrap up our game. For the seniors of Paramus, obviously a little bit heartbreaking, but here's a run for Link.
Link, the scoring's not over yet. Phoebe Link with an opportunity. He's like to put it away. What a save from Markinak. Stayed convicted in her defense, and she's able to keep it a 2-goal game.
The senior, as I was just saying, Markinak as a senior, that save's crucial. You can't end your high school career on a bad note, so it's good to get that save for her.
Yeah, the 2 goals Paramus gave up, not really Markinak's fault, just perfectly placed by Wayne Hills, as the defense early on in this game for Paramus was just lacking. They tightened up, but their offense never really got going, as kicks it down the sideline in the direction of Dowd, and this one is over. So the Wayne Hills Patriots advance to the second round of the playoffs, where they will take on the winner of either Morris Knowles or Leona. If Leona pulls off the upset, it will be here. If not, the game will be at Morris Knowles on Saturday. I'm Brandon Stone, here with Owen Gaddis. Thanks for watching, everybody, and have a great night. Yo, Owen.